The Minnesota Vikings open up the season at home against the Bucks. We'll pick this one up in the third quarter. 13-6 is your score. There's a fumble on the play. Bucks are up here, and this is going to be a scoop and score, and that's going to add the lead here for Tampa Bay. And keep in mind, Dalvin Cook is going to be on some of these videos. I recorded them before they released him, and you couldn't go back and redo the games because we'd already done other teams, and that would just kind of mess everything up. So, anyways, it just is what it is. A field goal here makes it 20-9. Vikings trying to climb back in the game. They get here inside the 10-yard line with a chance to get the touchdown, but instead they fumble the football, and that was really their last chance. The Bucks will win it 20-9. All right, next game is on the road at the Eagles. 20-7 here. Eagles on top, going to add to their lead. Now it's 27-14. Third quarter, Eagles. Oh wow, just the defenders almost ran into each other, and he is gone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They're looking to pull away here. Vikings still the chance, only down by 14. Going to the end zone, that's called touchdown, and they pull within 7. Need to stop on defense after that touchdown. Can they get it here? 4th and 1. Eagles decide to go for it. Jalen Hurts rolling out to the right, fires to the end zone, and what a play. Caught for the touchdown. Later, the Eagles would score again, and they would put this game away. The final score, 51-28. The Vikings start off 0-2. Next game is against the Chargers. 14-13 Vikings on top. And that'll be a touchdown for Los Angeles. It's 20-14 now. Chargers will score again. And let's see, they did not. They went for 2, then they got a field goal. So 31-14 the score. Fourth quarter, Vikings trying to come back. 31-21. Chargers on the ground will score again, and the Chargers will win this one. 38-21 the final score. Vikings start off 0-3. Another team that, you know, who's having a good season, because we've gone through all these teams, and it seems like almost every team has had a terrible year. I don't understand how this is going to work out, but I guess there'll be some surprise teams when we get to them. But next they play the Panthers, 34-20. A touchdown there to pull the Panthers within 7. They kick the onside kick. They don't recover. The Vikings will, and they'll get their first win of the season. And yes, keep in mind, we're going through every single team in the NFL. Then we'll show you the standings, and we'll do the playoffs. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe here to the channel. Going to be doing college football sims as well, and some other gaming content coming up once we finish these. But the next game is against the Chiefs, 24-7. Chiefs up, and they're going to add their lead here with a touchdown. Mahomes fires complete. 31-7 the score at this point, and the final here, 48-18. The Chiefs will roll. So the Vikings now 1-4, playing the Bears, up 17-14. Cousins back to throw, and he fumbles the football. Bears going to recover, and he's going to pick it up, and he's going to go. And he's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. A scoop and score to give them the lead. 21-17. Looks like a good game going here. Vikings would answer back, though. Cousins delivers the touchdown pass. Vikings are up 24-21. Bears with it. They punch it in from a yard out, and they take the lead, 28-24. 4th and 5 here for the Vikings. A must-convert play. Going to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Vikings up 31-28. Fields and the Bears trying to answer back. Tie it with a field goal. Win it with a touchdown. Instead, they get sacked on the first play there. Fields now on 4th down and 19. Going to heave it down the field, and it's incomplete. Vikings will win it. 31-28 the final score. So 2-4, still plenty of time if they can start to string some wins together here. Up 21-10 against the 49ers. And I don't even know what happened on that play. It's a touchdown for the Vikings. I think there was a fumble in there or something. But anyways, the Vikings score. They're up 31-13, so looking good here, going to the ground and using the speed to get that. That doesn't even look like it. That didn't make any sense, that play. It looks like he should have went down. But that's a nice touchdown, or a nice play there to set up this touchdown. And the Vikings are up here. And remember, Dalvin Cook not on most of these simulations, but he was still on there when we did, the whole 49ers season. He was on there. You can't go back and change those games, because then it changes the 49ers season, and it just the domino effect there. So that's why you still see him on some of these simulations, like I said. Playing the Packers next, 31-27. Vikings on top. Here come the Packers. Green Bay. Throw complete, and oh wow, touchdown. It was short of the end zone, but a bad angle there by the defender sets it up for the touchdown. So it's a 3-point lead now for Green Bay. 3rd down and 7 here. 30 seconds to play. Vikings will not convert, so they'll kick the field goal to try to set up overtime. Instead, they missed it. Oh, they missed the field goal. That's a tough one there. Packers win it 34-31. So the Vikings now 3-5. Next game is against the Falcons. Atlanta up 23-0 here in the second quarter. Offense not showing up for Minnesota. Another touchdown for Atlanta, and this just turned into a complete blowout. 44-14 the final score. Falcons will beat the Vikings. Next up, they'll play the Saints. 10-0 Saints. Make that 17-0 with that touchdown pass. 17-3 here. Vikings with it. They're going to get stuffed. It's a fumble, and it's going to be another scoop and score here. Well, maybe. He started to go in the wrong way and still is able to get all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Vikings trying to come back here. There's a touchdown. 24-10, not over just yet. But the Saints would end it right here with this touchdown run. So they will take care of business here. 31-10 the final score. Vikings drop to 3-7. Playing the Broncos next, 14-13. Minnesota on top. That pass is caught, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Denver. They'll go for 2. They will convert, so it's 21-14. Still in the third quarter, Vikings looking to answer back. Cousins in trouble and going to be sacked. That is a big sack right there because they wound up having to kick a field goal, so they couldn't tie the game up. So it's 21-17. We go to the fourth quarter now. Vikings with it, going to the ground. That's a touchdown run. So Minnesota's up 24-21. Broncos will score. Make it 28-24. Under 2 minutes to play now. Vikings 1st and 10. Cousins throws incomplete or complete. Yeah, so 4th down. I got to convert here. And oh, he had an open receiver, but he missed him. Threw it out of bounds, and the Broncos will win it 28-24. 3-8 now the record for the Vikings. Not good at all. Playing the Bears again. 14-0 Bears. They will score here 21-0. Now 27-10 Minnesota. Touchdown pass makes it 27-17. Fields rolling to the left. Takes off with it. And he will get a big gain there on 3rd and long. Picks up the 1st down, and they wind up running the clock out. So Bears win it 27-17. Vikings continuing to struggle here. Raiders next. 30-10 4th quarter. Raiders, how about another touchdown pass? Makes it 37-10. And the final here will be 37-17. So the Vikings drop to 3-10. Continue to just not win football games. Next up, they play the Bengals. Looking like the same story here. 17-14, 3rd quarter. Make it 24-14. Bengals on top. Still some time. We'll see if Minnesota can come back. Under 2 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Bengals get it back. They'll score again, 31-14. As this turned into another blowout. Bengals will score again. Joe Burrow completes it for the touchdown. The Bengals are going to win it big. 45-17 the final score in this one. 3-11 now the record. Playing the Lions 10-6. Vikings will score, make it 13-6. Now 17-6. Vikings still on top. Looking for a win. The Lions will score here and pull within 1 score. Going to go for 2, and they'll get it. So it's a 3-point game. Under 6 minutes to play. Vikings trying to add to that lead. Cousins on 3rd and goal. Completes it short of the end zone, and they'll have to kick the field goal. So the Lions can take the lead with a touchdown and an extra point. They drive down the field. They punch it in, and they will take the lead. So the Vikings now have to score. Instead, they throw an interception. Detroit picks it off, and the Lions will then get another 1st down on the ground to run the clock out, and the Lions will win it 21-20. Vikings now 3-12. Again, I mean, how many teams have we seen that have had just awful records? Teams that are expected to be pretty good this year. So I don't know. Madden, maybe they're onto something, or maybe they're just way off. Playing the Packers next, 21-10. That will make it 21-16. They'll go for 2, and they won't get it. So it's still 21. They got field goal after that. So 21-19. Cousins here on 1st and 10. Loads and throws deep down the field. Caught, breaks the tackle, touchdown, Minnesota. So it's 26-21. Vikings on top. 3rd down for the Packers. That's knocked away. Vikings with a chance to make this a 2-score game if they can get a touchdown. Cousins completes that pass, and they'll be inside the 25-yard line. Wind up having to kick a field goal, though. So it's 29-21. Still a 1-score game. Packers with it. 4th down. They throw short of the 1st down, and that's it. Vikings will win. So they get a big win here, 29-21. But the record's 4-12 at this point. Season's over for Minnesota. They'll finish things up here with the Lions, 19-10. Vikings on top. Lions trying to come back. They will score, so it's 19-17 17. Under 5 minutes to play. Vikings with it, third down. They're going to get stopped short, just short. And the Lions have a chance to take the lead. They go to the ground here on 3rd and 1. And they'll get out near midfield. Lions on the move. Pass complete, set up the screen, and that's going to get them into field goal range. And here we go, 4th and 2. They kick the field goal. It's up, it's good. The Lions will take the lead, 20-19. Last chance for the Vikings here. Cousins throws deep across the middle. That is intercepted, and the Lions will win it, and the Vikings will finish 4-13, at least according to Madden.